Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Usually I wouldn't really post this kind of content, but I thought it'd be a fun idea to try out and will hopefully go well. As you can tell, it's about the Hollow Knight Path of Pain, and how's it going to attempt to do a fun challenge, doing every possible limitation I could think without doing something absurd like a no-hit run. However, I accidentally ended up doing my second fastest completion ever of this area, with my first one clocking in at around 5 minutes, which had basically no mistakes and I wasn't limiting myself in any way. But now, on to the actual gameplay. Right here you can see that I'm indeed using debug mod and bench warp, which you might consider cheating, but I didn't want to play through the entire game again just to do this challenge, as my main save has the Path of Pain already completed from months ago. I hope you can understand that. Right off the bat, I do the first room with only 2 hits, which isn't that great, but it was mostly for me trying to go fast, because most of the limitations in this run aren't actually challenging up until the King's modes at the end, as there's no real way to limit yourself in the platforming besides getting rid of charms, as you need basically every single ability to clear it and nothing is optional, which I actually figured out after I originally tried doing this run without Crystal Dash. I did try to use it as little as possible though, which is why you will see me do things you might consider to be stupid, but don't question it, it's part of the challenge. I soon make my way to the third room, which is usually pretty challenging for me. It is also quite lengthy, encompassing these 2 buzzsaw parts, this floor buzzsaw, and then this room of buzzsaws that leads to a corridor of spikes and saws. Dang, there's a lot of buzzsaws in this place. They seem to go by pretty easily though, and I open the door to the next challenge, which I consider to be the second hardest room in this area. Although it was pretty challenging, I still do it decently fast, although I did get hit by these thorns 3 whole times, which is just so annoying. Before long though, I finally reached the final room of the Path of Pain. This one room made up half of the entire run. You can see it here, I'm not even lying. I died over 10 times at the spot, which did have me actually really worried, since I figured that I would do horribly at the King's Mold at the end if I was doing this bad at the platforming. I kept pushing on though, death after death after death. I even got to the end twice. Once I died due to lag, and the other time I used my abilities in the wrong order. But eventually, I was at the end. One more thing stood in my way. The King's Molds. These have been known to end so many runs. Make people start all the way from the beginning. And I did with all the limitations I had. I wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, I beat them with 4 masks left. The only time I got hit was when I stupidly ran into one of them, but besides that, I pulled this off perfectly. I was aware that I went very fast at the run, but I definitely was not expecting to go back to my video editor afterwards and see that was 12 minutes. I'd done the hardest, fair challenge for this place I could think up, and he had accidentally done one of my fastest wins ever. Going back, it was probably due to all the practice I had, since before I had the idea to make a video, I was just slowly ramping up the challenge, just make it harder and harder until I got to this point and realized it might make for some good content. I'll probably make another video about this soon, but for now I have other things I need to work on, so the next video might not be for a while unless I get bored. That being said, thanks for watching, and goodbye.